I'm actually a writer and editor, and that's how I make my living primarily. But in between, I work on WordPress websites for my personal projects, my nonprofit projects, and sometimes I get hired as a consultant as well. And one of the niches that I have been working to explore actually is creating professional speaker websites. This is what I've been working on with Linda Murray. Now, this is a case where what I did was I gave her sort of a running start on this website. I worked with her to decide what the basic theme or design would be, created some of the initial content, set it up so that you can watch the video of her championship speech here on the site. And then she's been adding to it and making changes as she goes along. Originally, because of something I had seen in the background when she gave her championship speech, she had what looked like little Zen stones in the background, and so I had Zen stones as the dominant image on this page. She decided to change it so that now it is this this mountain lake scene. So it's her site. She gets to decide. There's some things that I would still talk to her about changing or improving, but it's off to a good start. And you'll notice that there's a button here that says invite to speak. That's probably the most important thing on the page, is some mechanism for getting inquiries from people who might want to have you speak or might want your coaching services. So there's lots of things here that we can improve or refine, but I'm going to ask Linda to say just a couple of words about working with me and what that process has been like so far.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's a bit modest because he has taken me from 0 to 60. He says there's still some things, and there is some content I'm getting to add. I'm languaging it as this weekend. But the reason adding more content has been slow for me is because the initial website and the way he's designed it has gotten me a buttload of business already. And if this is what you're about, if you're about driving and wanting business, prior to that, I had no deals. I was actually waiting a couple more years till I retired to kind of focus on my training life and my public speaking life. But as a result of this website, I resigned my job about a month ago. And my job was like, a healthy 6-figure income job. So without a website to drive the money, you're not going to get anywhere. And he has been instrumental in a couple of things for me. Number one, getting my ideas together is like herding cats. I'm really great at focusing on writing a 7-minute competition speech, but when it comes to and the pictures and buttons and all of this, I was lost. So he talked to me just kind of like he's talking now, conversationally, slowly, so my mind could catch up, and I could, because I'm not technologically savvy at all. And between those conversations, he was able to create something that I immediately started getting hits on. And even though the content wasn't there in the registration button for someone to sign up for an event, they reached out and said, what else do you have? What do you have? What are you offerings? So I've been communicating with them on the side. Once I get that stuff added to the website and he does the payment buttons and all of that, I'm in business. So, but I've already been creating so much content from the business that's been driven from that site that I haven't had time to finish languaging the website. So I say, if you're about money, if you're in it to win it in the money game, you can't go wrong with David building your site. And I just say that from my own experience.